All right, so let's go into recordings. And this posted on the late Wayne Stanbury, who was this businessman who was killed in the churchyard. No, yeah, so a man was murdered on the grounds of a church in Kingston yesterday, meaning Sunday, moments after he exited his vehicle and was about to make his way to the place of worship. The victim, Wayne Stanbury, is said to have started a gun attack last year. I don't know if it made the headlines, but who knows? He headed buried Dunn Financial Services, was based on King Street in Linstead, St. Catherine. All right, and some quote about someone who was a member. We were emotional about that though. All right, so let's keep on quote. So, according to the Constabulary Communications Unit, about 8:25 a.m., Stanbury, 50, was exiting his vehicle when he was approached by a lone gunman, who shot him several times. Yeah, and you know story. They came. He was sent to the hospital where he's pronounced dead. The police have not disclosed a motive for the killing, but it appears that Stanbury may have been a marked man. One Stanbury neighbor in affluent Mickleton Heights community in Lindsay, St. Catherine, said he nearly missed death in October after gunmen fired more than a dozen shots in his direction as he made his way home. And they said about 18 shells that they 18 shells that they fired at him. All right. So I'm going to skip over the quote, another quote. When the star visited the house where Stanbury said to have resided, the intercom locate gate went on and said his neighbors were tight-lipped. Okay. And so now witness said that he used to attend church in Linstead, but after incident happened last year, he said to relocate. And they said that they don't really know anything about him or if he had any beef with anyone. But the only thing they know about is business. All right. Okay, but and someone also said that he did provide lots of jobs to people in the state area, and he was revered in some way, even though he not much is known of his personal life. That's pretty much the end of the article. No, I believe there's much more to the story. Obviously, this was a hit because it was very obvious that this gunman who killed him in Kingston, they were following him around for a while, and I think after I am going to bet it's the same person or part of the same group of people who tried to kill him last year. So it leads me to wonder, did he have any beef with anyone? Because it's very obvious that someone had it out for him, but we don't know what the facts are like. All right, I mean there's a lot of basically the obvious thing is that he had an enemy or some enemies who were out for his blood. That much is determined right here. Because if they're just going to kill him just like that in church, that means that they were tailing him for a while, and then and then when the opportunity came, they basically took him out. Now, I would say that the guy. I mean, I don't know what Stanbury was. I don't know because there's much more that we're not being told. Like if you knew it was marked for death mean like, and I know what death mean. I was wondering why didn't he have a piece on him? And yes, people would say you can't carry a gun to church. All right, but you would think that if he was a or if he knew it was marked for death, why didn't he have protection with it? That's what I want to know. Is kind of like the case of Ricky Bailey. Like if both of these guys were marked for death and they got and who wanted them dead, caught them when they were slipping, when they were alone, weaponless, and in an area that they could easily be marked. All right, and you have to bear in mind that a lot of these criminals don't care about places of worship. Like there are places where times where even criminals will go into church and do their wicked deeds by taking out someone, right? Regardless of who's in the church. But honestly, this was a hit though. This was obviously he had an enemy that want or enemies that wanted him dead, and I'm also wondering where's his family? I mean, did he have like a wife or kids or whatever? Did he have where is like his parents? Don't know if they're still alive. Do you have any siblings? Like we're not knowing because it's been interesting to know where is his family because like there's much more to the story that we're not being told. That's what pretty much wanted to say because there's just some. It's very obvious he's targeted by someone because and if anyone knows or someone any family members knows like y'all need to start talking and all of you need to start seeing what you can do to get justice, right? Because there's not there's way more to the story that they were being told because he obviously had some enemies or some enemies that wanted him. Why? For what reasons? We don't know. And again, I say it's because I don't know what kind of person he was. A person, did he have? All right. So that's all. There are a lot more questions than answers in scenario, but be interested to see what turns up. So this is for my state of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check my YouTube pages, Miles Gustin Fair and Miles Productions. Okay.